In this tutorial, we'll finish up with the database interface for the event information. So the first thing I'm going to do is something I should have done last time, and fix this heading here, and the title on the page, and then this little section here. And then the other thing we'll do is go and add a page so we can edit the events. So let's just jump in here. So we're on the add event page, and what we'll do is run the same newsletter content here. We will say event information, and then same thing, we'll just change this page heading. So run this in add a newsletter, we'll say add an event, and then same thing up here, we'll just change the title of the page. Okay, so that takes care of the easy stuff. Now we'll add the edit event page, and to do that, what I'm going to do is come here to the edit product page and just copy it, and then we'll change what we need to change, just like we did last time for the add event. So we'll rename this one first. To edit event, and then we'll just walk through the page and change things that need to be changed, starting with the page title. So we'll say edit event, and then the H2 up here we'll say edit event. Oops. And then we'll start dropping down through here. And the main thing we want to get at in here is the access data source. So the name of the table is not newsletter anymore, it's events. And I don't think, the only one we really need to worry about is this one, the select, or maybe the delete. We don't really have to worry about the insert and update because we're not doing any insert or updating from the grid view. Then we'll drop down here into the details view, and this is when we actually do the editing. And we'll look inside here. This one's the content. That's all okay. So the only thing we're going to change down here is get rid of this image field, because we don't have an image field in the event table. And then we'll keep all this error checking confirmation code. They'll drop in the data source. And the data source, again, we're going to change this. We don't really have to worry about the delete, but I'm going to change it anyway. Events and insert. And insert is for a new one, so we don't really need to do that one either. But we do need to do select in the update. And then on the update, we want to make sure and get rid of this image field, because again we don't have an image field in the events table. So I'm going to get rid of, let's see, I think that's okay there. And then we'll look in the update parameters down here, and we'll get rid of the one for that. And I think that should take care of it. Let's see, so let's just change the text on here then. Return to admin page, great. Return to edit. Event page. That's where that information's doing on there. I want to try to see, we need to change this from product to event. I think I might need to change that too in the newsletter. Return to edit event page. Okay, so there's some things I'll need to change, just some little edits. I'm not going to make a movie of those, but there's just some text things I need to change here in some of these button captions. Okay, so I think that should do it. Let's just test it out. Oh, and let's do one other thing, although I might have done this and not showing you. But on the admin page, I already changed this. I put a link to this edit event. And then, okay, so let's test this out. See if I got all the database things fixed. And here we go. Here we can edit an event. So we can select this one. And we'll add some text in there. We'll say, let's try the cancel first. We'll say OK, it should stay here. Oops, I did something wrong there. So we'll select that. We'll say cancel. Okay, OK to leave the editor. Cancel to stay in the editor. Good. We'll add some text in there and we'll say cancel. Turn the editor good, and then we'll say update. And I would expect it to show us, or show us out of the message. But there we go. So it did update it. It's in there. So let's go back there, the admin page, and edit an event, and let's see if we delete it. Are you sure you don't want to delete? We'll cancel, and then delete. Are you sure you want to delete? We'll say OK, and it's gone. So if we go back here, it's back to the Indian Summer Half Marathon. Okay, so that edit page is all working great. That's the end of this tutorial.